fall in Centerville, you come and enjoy the trails. The trails that were repaved are all open now and ready to go. You can walk or bike the trails. You can take the trails all the way around Centerville Lake. That's a huge asset, especially as the leaves start to change. You can still enjoy the parks. I mean, the weather's still nice. So, I mean, Lamont, Hidden Spring, all of the parks, Acorn, the smaller parks, and you could come and have a picnic right here at Trailside Park. Wargo, right down the road, they do a lot of events throughout the year, even in the winter, spring, summer, and that. So I would encourage people to go on their website. We have links to it on the city website as well to see what they can do there. And obviously everybody's thinking, okay, the leaves are going to start falling. Right down the road here on Main Street, you can bring your leaves to the compost. And for Centerville residents, it is free of charge up to a certain number of bags, so make sure you check with that. But even if you do have to pay, it's a real modest cost to help with the facility. But all of the residents are encouraged, take your leaves right up there at the compost, and they also provide free compost if you need to do some fall plantings and whatnot. And just so the residents know, right now, the parking restrictions for parking in the street overnight have been temporarily lifted for the fact of all the construction that's going on and people having multiple cars now. We have waived that through November. So up until November 1st, we waived parking on the street. So if you're having construction done on your house, you can park your vehicles. Just to be clear, your contractors cannot park their vehicles or trailers, but residents can park their cars or trucks in the street without getting a permit and without getting ticketed. But then as we get into November, yes, then the parking restrictions for the snow will hit. On our website, all those restrictions will be posted. Mike Erickson, he retired in August, and right now we have an interim administrator who a lot of people are familiar with, Dallas Larson. So that is kind of top priority right now. Not kind of, it is. We have to have an administrator. And it's nice to have Dallas in the interim, but we are moving forward and we're excited. And City Hall has just been bombarded with permits. Obviously the storms that were in June, I mean, we are writing permits multiple a day. It is incredible. And the thing is, you need a permit. That's the bottom line. Whether you're doing it yourself or you're not doing it yourself, you have to get a permit. A lot of the permits can be done right online, centervillemn.com. The most common permits you can get done there. You're always welcome to go to City Hall as well, but before your construction starts, you need to have a permit. There are fines if you don't. The reason we do this is so we know who's coming in and out of the city, and we can make sure the work is done up to city code. I'm sure a lot of the residents see that Waterworks is no longer standing. The building is now down. There's still some debris that needs to be moved and whatnot, but the overall building is down. And what we've been told is that the property owner, is looking to sell it to a contractor who wants to build senior housing. Now, again, nothing has been officially brought to planning and zoning, but that is what we have heard. With the fire, they're still looking for volunteers. So anybody that has any interest in doing that, I would definitely contact Harlan at the Centennial Fire District. And again, there's links to that on the Centerville MN website. But we really, we need volunteers. Our department operates right now it is a volunteer fire department. So we really could use some more volunteers. School is back in session here, and obviously we have Centerville Elementary right, in our downtown. So really, parents and even the high school drivers, be cautious. With the school buses, you see that stop arm come out, stop. Both sides, forward, and if you're in front of the bus coming the other way and back, we'd hate to see something happen, and really it's the law. So make sure that you're respectful of that. keep an eye out for the children that are walking or biking, make sure everybody's being safe. But I would encourage people, come out and use the trails in the fall, especially as the leaves start turning. Get out on a boat, do some fall fishing. You can do some hiking. You can just come and sit on some of the benches we have right here at Trailside and just watch a sunset, or just watch the waves crash here and look at the scenery that we have. So I would definitely encourage people to get out and about in Centerville.